I woke to the fjord's cold breath, unsure why time had carried me here. Yet something in the silence felt like a beginning I didn't fully understand. As I followed the shoreline, the sea's rhythm steadied the confusion in my chest. By the second day, I realized it wasn't pushing me back, it was guiding me forward. When the village rose through the mist, it felt like an answer forming out of nothing. Stepping toward it, I sensed the world pulling me deeper into its story. The guard's eyes studied me as if measuring who I might become, but when he let me pass, it felt like the first door this era opened for me. As the days blurred together, I mirrored the villagers just to keep up. In that repetition, I began to feel the first threads of belonging. The forge drew me in, its steady rhythm matching the one I'd first felt at sea. Each swing of the hammer made me aware that I was being reshaped too. Helping with firewood grounded me in their daily struggles. Every task reminded me that survival here wasn't individual, it was shared. When they told me to visit the seer, I went carrying their curiosity and my own. Her eyes held a recognition I couldn't place, as if she sensed why I was truly here. That night around the fire, their stories felt different, less distant, more familiar. And for a moment, I wasn't observing their world, I was a part of it. Working on the launch ship felt like preparing for something inevitable. The rhythm of the rope and the wood echoed the quiet changes stirring inside me. When the storm hit, I moved with them instinctively. Surviving it together made me realize how deeply their strength had begun to shape mine. The storm's passing led into a ritual of gratitude I didn't expect. Standing among them, I understood why they honored the forces that ruled their lives. Training followed naturally after that night, another way they pulled me deeper into their world. Every swing stripped away the uncertainty I carried since arriving. Weeks later, I returned to the seer not for answers, but for clarity. Her warning felt like a truth I was finally ready to hear. As winter settled over the village, I noticed how naturally I moved within it. The cold reshaped the land, and it quietly revealed how much I had changed too. Preparing the launch ship had bonded me to the crew more than I realized. When they asked me to join them, it felt less like an invitation and more like a calling. They taught me knots with the same patience this world taught me everything else. Each lesson tightened my connection to the life I was stepping into. Rowing practice burned through my muscles, but steadied my racing thoughts. With every pull, the rhythm of this place settled further into me. The feast before departure felt like a quiet acknowledgement of how far I'd come. Their acceptance wasn't spoken, it was lived. Stepping onto the launch ship, I felt the sea's pull as clearly as if it had been calling me since the day I arrived. It no longer felt like a foreign journey, it felt like mine. Days on the water blurred into a steady rhythm I didn't know I needed. The simplicity stripped me down until only the truth remained. When the storm began building on the horizon, fear came quietly, but watching the crew prepare showed me the strength I'd gained by standing beside them. The storm didn't ask who we were, it revealed it. In the chaos, I discovered a resilience I never knew was in me. When calm waters finally returned, the quiet felt almost sacred. It gave me space to process the person I was becoming. Under the stars, the world felt impossibly vast, and for the first time I saw how small my old fears really were. Seeing land again felt like rediscovering a forgotten part of myself. This place, once strange, now carried the comfort of something I'd earned. Returning to the village, nothing had changed, and yet everything had. I took a moment to realize that the difference was in me. As we shared stories again, I heard my own journey reflected in theirs. The line between outsider and kin had quietly disappeared. The seer's final gaze felt like a farewell she'd seen coming all along. Her silence told me I was ready for whatever came next. Standing above the fjord, I understood how deeply this place had marked me. Part of me would forever belong to this world that reshaped my soul. I took a deep breath and I walked away. The Vikings chased new horizons across the sea. If you want to keep traveling, the next portal takes me to ancient Japan, where I witnessed the life of a samurai firsthand.